Dang it. What's up, MSFers? Welcome to the Run 7 show, currently featuring an additional 30 minutes of yours truly, Run 7. It is Tuesday the 12th, and we are starting 30 minutes early today because yesterday stream wouldn't function. I was told that Twitch was having problems. I was told that there were national outages again, but honestly, I think it was probably just my internet provider. And so we have to do defense up today. We have to do my Crucible today. And there's probably several things that we should talk about happening in Marvel Strike Force. Like one, there's a rumor going around that some of the orbs are not working for newer players. The anniversary awards and stuff like that. So I'm going to be questioning, finding out if you guys are having any issues and whatnot. Otherwise, we're probably going to get straight into some of these things and get playing Marvel Strike Force if I have the game loaded up. Holy cow, I actually do. Look at that. What's up, Juicy? What's up, T-Dats? What's up, Rella? What's up, Burnsy? What's up, Working as Intended? How's everybody doing today? Are you guys ready for Crucible Madness? I think Shane West is. I know I'm pretty excited. Can't you tell? Bursting at the seams. Raids. The new difficulty of raids will be starting tomorrow at 2 p.m. PST or 9 p.m. GMT, as BPG likes to say. The new difficulty of raids will be starting tomorrow, and I'm wondering if there's a way to kind of game the system to try and rapidly get through the difficulties, trying to, like, I guess you would have to 100% the raid to relaunch it early, huh? Yeah, not really gonna happen for our alliance then. When you unlock an awakened ability, how come it doesn't gray out in the raid store? That's my question. Rello, I'll show you right here in the raid store. I purchased this one already, and it's still appearing, and it shows I have 3 pieces. Now, I think if you land exactly on 0, it goes away. But because I have more than what was necessary to unlock it, I think it just refilled it. And it really sucks too, because what I was doing when farming these was I was looking to see which one had a number by it. And I would click on that because I knew I was farming that. And if it was zeroed out, I knew I wasn't farming that. Well, now I've already farmed this one. I don't need to farm it again. And I come very close to clicking on this Nova's passive awakened ability again and again, even though I can't do anything with it. It's annoying. The other thing that I found is incredibly annoying is, how come some of these say 0 out of 2,000, right? 0 out of 2,000 of the ancient raid orbs, when in reality I have 48 of those. Excuse me. Anniversary orbs, 0 out of 2,000. The reality is I have 1,036. That's incredibly annoying to me. Also, not having my screen fit exactly to the outsides. What's up, Elder? Who resubscribed? 29 months. You're freaking amazing, Elder. Thank you very much for that. Very much appreciate. You get to wear a wig. Very much appreciate the subscriptions. Man, I got product in my hair and everything. Look, I'm looking pretty good with my free haircut that I had my wife do. You guys missed out. So yesterday, I had my wife cut my hair, and it was like a mohawk in the back. Rolf Karen subscribing for 15 months. Rolf Karen also freaking amazing. Oh shoot, Sam, I never got your thing fixed. I'll have to get on that. Let me find it. It was, I believe this one. Yeah. Okay. So I had this ridiculous mohawk that came all the way down like this, and it was disgustingly ugly. And I told my wife, I was like, hey, before I go to work, you need to cut this off because I don't want to go to work looking like an idiot. And she kind of giggled and said, yeah, sure. And then she took off. And I had to go to work. It looked like I was wearing a toupee with like a raccoon's tail down the back of it or something. It was so disgusting. It was so disgustingly hideous. Anyway, I felt really self-conscious all day at work. My coworkers noticed it right away too, and they made sure I knew that I looked stupid. But I went and fixed it myself. I cut that cut it myself. Great haircut. That's right. I'm gonna let Kyle fix it when I need to work a fade into it. I got a couple more videos to record tonight, and then I can cut some more of. There we go. Now I'm looking pretty. When are we getting the web store compensation? That should be coming sometime this week, I believe, Gorilla Dan. And I'm very curious to find out what you guys think about it. I don't know what's actually in the compensation package. They simply told us it would be, I think they said generous. I don't know. They used one of their Scopely terms, which was very vague, where we think it's here and they think it's here. So we'll see how it turns out. Did she put a bowl on my head? No, she didn't put a bowl on my head. Honestly, I just shaved up underneath. We didn't even trim anything down. We just shaved up underneath. I know it looks terrible. I don't care. I'll fix it later. So I'm very curious to find out what you guys think about the compensation. Also, I hear that some of these orbs, like I believe it is the anniversary orb. It's either the ally supplied or the anniversary orb. Where the hell is the anniversary orb? Seriously? Did I pass it? Oh, there it is right there. Okay, I hear people are not able to view this, so if you guys are having trouble seeing these orbs or accessing them, could you please let me know so that I can try and fix that? What's going on here? Thanks, Herb. Appreciate it. Elder, who somehow found an exploit and has a gajillion channel points of mine, comes in and makes me wear a wig every day. Just really gets a kick out of it. Come on, give me a million drop for once, huh? Damn it. All green. Let's see what else we want. I think I already farmed the store. Oh, never mind. I haven't farmed the store. Okay, it must have been a reset. Really? Yeah, I did farm it. I just missed some things. Uh-oh. Can't believe I have to farm those new Avengers. It's so terrible. I don't know. What do you think about diamonds on Red Hulk? I was thinking about saving my dark diamonds for like Super Scroll when I get him to 7 red stars. About that time, they should probably have the diamonds available for him. So I'm thinking I'm going to save them.
This is the future.
The other thing I'm curious about is how do you guys feel about these anniversary events? Do you think that they're fun, easy, rewarding? Is it a good anniversary this time around, or is it not so great? Save for Sus or GGC. I have a 3 diamond Red Hulk and I like him. Wow, I can't, there's no way I'd be going 3 diamonds on Red Hulk. I just know I'm gonna need diamond promotions more than that. Oh my goodness, it's allergy season and I'm itching so badly. And my wife isn't home for me to yell at her and tell her to bring me out allergy medication or anything. I doubt she's even listening. You are liking the events. I don't have a problem with them. I'm glad they're easy to do. If you were trying to pay attention to them and like if you're trying to solve the events, don't. Like, they're so convoluted, but the good news is if you just play the game, if you're doing all of your raid attacks, all of your war attacks, all of your Crucible attacks, all that stuff, it's just gonna happen naturally and that's fine. But like the other day, I was like really close to a milestone. I don't remember what one it was, but I was trying to figure out a way to get the points for that last milestone, and I was doing that whole red dot search. You've got APOC up to 2 diamonds now. I got him up to 3 diamonds all of a sudden. Only took me nearly 3,000 cores of refreshing, but I got him to 3 diamonds. I need to get my Marvel Hardlight up now. She's starting to become pretty important in the arena. But I don't have the gold for that. I've got APOC, Dorm, Morgan, Rogue all at 2 diamonds, getting great value out of it. Morgan too, huh? Doesn't she do the percentage health steal off of her basic? What is this? The Cabal story starts in 1 day, 17 hours. Man, there's a lot of cool stuff that's gonna be starting 1 day, 17 hours? That's like tomorrow morning, isn't it? I don't know, whatever. Oh, that's like 2 days from now. Okay, I get what that is. Yeah, that's like 2 days from now. I finally got the DPCs to get sus to 6 reds, but now he won't pop in my shop. Doesn't that suck? I wish they just put more tiles in it. Like, we have to get the resource. That should be the struggle. Not waiting for RNG appearances in the store. That part's lame. No, I haven't done my Crucible yet. I'm gonna jump into that real soon, Athame, and then we gotta go do defense up. I was just waiting for a few more people to show up while I click some of these red dots. I'll get your Athame. What happened is one of the we'll talk about the reasoning, but one of the mods took your status away. I'll give it back to you for today. You can come in there and talk, but I'm not in there yet. No, I don't want this. I don't need to do any raid attacks. I'm gonna save that raid energy for turnover. I am so excited for the increased difficulty in incursion. Oh, that's the other thing. I'm probably gonna have to increase my Bifrost. I wanted to heart those guys because I think I'm gonna have to build them up. Bifrost. Vol definitely needs to go up because Vol's an important character. I don't know if I'm gonna build Beta Ray. I'm not getting great value out of him. I might just throw some gear on these tunes. I don't know which ones I want to build up bigger for this team. I'm thinking, well, I mean, obviously Vol, I'm just gonna max out. I think I might build up Beta Ray Bill. And I might just throw the gear on Teen Loki since he's already there. I'm enjoying the nodes for anniversary events, getting cats. Yeah. Oh, those are great. I love the farming of the nodes, how you can do them repeatedly. Just infinitely farm whatever you want. I think that's fantastic. I think all nodes should be like that. Every node everywhere should be like that, in my opinion. And they should give me all the gold I want. They should just give me ultra cores every morning. They should give me 100 ultra cores just for being such a cool person. Sylvie G19 for DD7. Really? Royalty thinks Sylvie for DD7, huh? Oh, I got some information for you. Those of you who are waiting on the Dark Dimension Planner, that is supposed to go live when Dark Dimension 7 goes live. It reads figures off of the live server in-game data. And so once DD7 is in-game, then the DD6 planner should be immediately following that, assuming there's no hiccups or anything. So I believe it's DD7 starts on the 20th, so the DD7 planner should also start on the 20th, which kind of sucks. I wish they'd find a way for us to be able to use that ahead of schedule. 100 ultra cores for wigs. I would wear wigs all day long, Emma Frost. Vol then beta are most important. Okay. Why is chapter 1 40 attempts and chapter 2 20 attempts? Of which one, Rello? Yeah, there's definitely no rush to TD7. Unless you're Kraken, don't even worry about it. The anniversary campaign, Chapter 1, 40 attempts, and Chapter 2, 20 attempts. I don't quite understand what you're asking. So, Chapter 1 costs 10, and Chapter 2 costs 10. Oh, it says remaining attempts 2 out of 20? Seriously? I thought they were just endless. They still have an amount of attempts. I didn't see that. I thought they took the cap off. Oh, I didn't notice that. I just never got to the end of it. Okay, so there is a cap. They just increased it. Okay, well that sucks that there's only 20. I never hit the cap on 40. Oh, that's what Doolin was talking about on Friday. He was saying you can refresh it and get 40 times. You can do it 40 times in a day. Okay, now that makes sense. I didn't know there was a cap on that. I just never hit it because I'm not refreshing this energy. Watch the new raids have the skill nodes first. Yeah. I think they're just difficulty increase, Wapo. I wouldn't know because we're having a nightmarish time trying to test them on the test server. There's people who are on vacation right now who run the test server, and Archangel is unable to unlock the new difficulties for us. So we will probably be doing it live on the live server for the first time, most of the envoys. I know I'm not even going into the test server these days. Even the end of top 100 still took 4 to 5 months to complete. Hey, if you could answer this, I'd appreciate it. If you can't, I understand. Well, yeah, you're asking me. What do you think about 2.4 million Hulk, Red Hulk, Doom, Vol, Quicksilver in one to pull a bigger team? I don't use any of these on attack. If you're not using any of them on attack, let's see, in room 1, let's go take a look at Crucible here real fast. So in room 1, the extra damage when they're under 50% health and not a whole lot else. Let's see. Hulk, Red Hulk, Doom, Vol, Quicksilver. I would feel better. I think I would feel better about that. No, that would be fine, I guess. Real Bubba Hotep, I'm thinking that the new Warriors would still be able to handle that, wouldn't they? What's up, Daddy Rorks? There's probably something with more synergy to put on defense, and you can use those scraps to replace an offense team. Yeah, but Juicy, he says he doesn't want to use them on offense, so I'm not excited about that. I think you're going to have better luck just using variations on Extreme and Unlimited. But then again, like, my opponent today has a weird setup. Look at my opponent today. Like, they have this in room 1. I don't know. Masters of Evil that, I guess? What's up, Lord Richter? I guess it's gonna kind of depend where the Kingpin spawn lands. That's my Crucible is there. And then later we've got we got Vova or Wowaho, depending on what language you're in. I don't. They told me how to pronounce it, and I think I'm mispronouncing their phonetic pronunciation. Oh, is that what Juicy has in room 1? I hate when you guys call him Juicy. It's Juicy! Everybody pronounces the name different. Is that the Juicy defense? Okay. Well, then Juicy's gonna have to explain to me just how to beat that, then. Good luck. You have APOC and Horseman in 2? That's a weird one. That doesn't sound that... The APOC Horseman team turned out to not be that scary at all. And then over here, like, I just got this fat, ugly defense in here. Is this all you're doing, Juicy? Is that what's happening right here? Is this all you're doing? Here, I'm gonna jump into voice. A theme for the time being, if you want to come in on voice, just jump into the voice lobby and I'll drag you in. Juicy, why don't you jump on voice and explain to me how I'm supposed to beat this, huh? Since you got me into this mess. Maybe, he says. I tell you I do your homework, but you don't want a low score. I don't know. Athame, do you know how to beat Juicy's defense? Can you mastermind the mastermind?
So, the counter to room 4 is kind of a tricky one with a Black Knight that's that big.
The counter to room 4, yeah.
6 counter. Like it's the war team.
It's the war team.
Yeah, Mysterio, Vulture, Green Goblin, Craven Doc. It's tricky. Like, it can be very tricky.
The counter for 4 is the Superior 6 War version?
Yeah, because Mysterio prevents immunity, so Black Knight only spawns with defense up and taunt. Vulture's special has 1000% extra focus on clearing, so you'll clear the defense up and taunt for sure. Mm-hmm. And then you can control the rest of the team from there. But it is very, very nasty, and I would strongly recommend a sack. Anytime Black Knight's above 6 stars, I just sack it on site.
Oh, screw it. Let's try this out. Let's see what happens. I like playing dangerously. Let's go ahead and do this. Hey, what's up, Benny?
It's just very hard to deal with a Black Knight that gets way too big.
All right, so I got Vulture. Do we want Lizard or Slayer?
No, it is literally the war team, because without Mysterio, you don't prevent the immunity on Black Knight, and you don't guarantee that you clear the right positives.
Okay, well, I don't know the war team. What's the war team version?
Replace Slayer with Mysterio.
Oh, okay.
And then you'll have to have an alternative counter for Infinity Watch.
I'm only punching up 500,000. This should go smashingly, right?
600. APOC MOE does not one-shot this. You'd have to sack it for APOC MOE to work, Lord Richter. This would probably be the closest thing to a one-shot you could get.
All right, so you say I'm going to use the Vulture. What's the Vulture special to try
first move?
And he's got taunt, so it'll be on him no matter what.
Yeah, I mean, the fortunate thing for you is no matter who's next to it, you get some benefit out of it.
Benny, we're going to try this once, and then I'll come in with the sack and see what happens. Okay, so there's no immunity. We're going to go with a special, the increased whatever, to see if it flips it. Look at that. We did clear it. That's amazing. Okay, and now what?
All right, now you have to start controlling the rest of the team. Since Forge doesn't have his ult for 3 turns, I would do it on Rogue, because Rogue specialing would be a problem here.
Yeah, that's definitely a good idea. And ability block on Nightcrawler?
Correct. That's what I would do. The Mysterio clones will start eating some of the extra charges off Black Knight, which helps. But it's the comp feels hard to deal with, just because Black Knight is a prick. Special.
Oh, I'm not sharing my screen. Hold on. Let me share my screen so you can be up to date here.
Yeah,
there we go. Sorry about that. Sorry. All right, do I want to do the blind here?
Is it unavoidable? I don't think it is. I would go ahead and do the ability block to Black Knight, because it's not unavoidable, so special on Black Knight.
Okay. Might as well put it on somebody.
Yeah. Well, in particular here, you at least get the...
okay, and then I'm going to go into this to get rid of a charge.
Nightcrawler.
Oh, a Nightcrawler.
Because he'll retaliate against anyone, right? So you still eat the charge.
Oh, that's true.
But there you at least clear the speed up.
Okay.
Okay, I would start going after Gambit here, because you need to get rid of some of the extra damage coming out of this team. And if you kill someone, it's not like Forge gets the turn meter because Cyclops isn't here. Okay, basic again. You'll eat another charged off Black Knight.
Oof. I wish those Mysterio guys would be the ones with the least health.
Basic.
Okay, now I gotta be careful because if they start going under... basic here again?
Yeah.
Or do I want to... Am I worried about the evade on Nightcrawler? Do I want to go on Forge to get the evade off of Nightcrawler?
You mean, yeah. Especially since he's a Raider.
Okay.
Oh, you only have 3 reds on Green Goblin. That's why he feels fragile.
Oh, yeah, he's terrible. At my level, he's just atrocious. Keep on Gambit.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like this is going to work, huh?
I mean,
All right, we
Power's
put him
always a
under just
thing.
in time for his ult. This is going to be fantastic.
Special. Well, it doesn't matter when he's under in this room because he doesn't have the extra damage from the room 1.
That's right. It's not the Raider Skirmisher. I'm
Like,
used to
it's still
seeing
gonna
him in
hurt.
one. Oh, yeah, for sure.
But it's not the one-shot insta-kill. But it is over.
Yep.
Yeah, it's over. Just not enough meat in the...
Do I want to save this as a sack? Or do I want to keep the team to do something else with? That's what I'm thinking.
I wouldn't save this because with those deaths, they'd have energy. Like, that's the part of the problem here, right?
Okay.
Like, if you're going to sack in room 4, you want to do it with, like, invaders or black orders so they don't get any energy.
All right, we'll do it with invaders then.
Hey, Run.
Yeah, what's up, Benny?
Like you didn't have the T4 on Mysterio's special, so you could have blinded Gambit.
What?
But,
I don't... let's go Sinister 6 here. I could have swore I had him kind of tricked out.
That would have saved your goblin.
The T4 and the special doesn't affect the blind. The problem is they all had evade and the special isn't unavoidable.
Oh, is that what happened?
Yeah, it has nothing to do with the T4. The T4 just means you always call an assist and you get an extra ability block and that's it.
Oh, okay.
Like,
Should
it's
I?
not a bad T4, but it doesn't change what happened there.
Okay. I should probably, when I'm flush, I'll probably add that to it, but I got some characters coming out soon that I want to... I'd like to build Mysterio up a little bit more. I'm using him all the time, but that's okay.
You're good. So, yeah, I guess he's sacked. And then...
Yeah, just the problem with that room 4 is it pretty much has to be close to a punch across, and the size of Black Knight always matters. If it's above a 6-star, I sack Black Knight on sight because he just gets to be... He gets to be too much at a point.
Lord Richter says sack with invaders and then go Superior 6.
Now, when you say sack, is it hit and then pause?
You pause the second Rogue starts to take her turn so that her special's the last thing to happen. Because then you don't have to worry about controlling Rogue.
Okay.
Is there anybody I want to be specifically putting damage on, or does it matter?
It doesn't matter. You are never going to do enough damage with invaders into anyone here. Pause. You're fine. Don't quit, just pause.
Oh, and then we get to have a 4.5-minute conversation. I love these ones. Scopely, if you're watching, could you please put a exit match or forfeit match button or something? It's annoying that we have to do this.
It should be the same thing as in raids, right? Like in raids, you have the retreat option or the defeat option. That would be better here. Because, I mean, people are going to do this anyways, so either they, commit and make it impossible to time out a match without it being well, that causes issues then, right? Because sometimes you do just time out.
Yeah.
Huh. I don't know.
So, are we coming back in this with Superior 6? Is that the way to go about it, then?
Yeah, into this room, or you can MOE APOC it, but MOE doesn't beat this without APOC.
Yeah, well, let's try the Superior 6. Is it going to be the same thing we just used, that Vulture one?
I would, just because it enables you to not get stuck behind Black Knight, and at that level, even with Exhausted, he is incredibly tanky.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, Dylan? You just get off work?
Yeah.
So we tried to catch you up, Dylan. We tried using the Superior 6 Vulture version into this, and it was not even close. I wasn't nearly big enough to do. My Green Goblin was too weak for sure. And So now we're going back in with a Invader sack, and then we're going to try it again with that same team.
What are we doing? Is this room 4?
This is room 4. Apparently somebody watched another Juicy video, and they put in Juicy's defense, and Juicy's sitting on the sidelines laughing, not helping at all, because he's a jerk-face weenie head.
Yeah, I may have recommended it as well. My bad. Whoops. It's funny, I got one shot today against, like, somebody one-shot mine.
Oh, really?
Yep. Just a big punch down. My 6 red Black Knight is just not large enough.
Isn't that sad?
I mean, it could be 1 diamond like what Ren 7's dealing with.
Oh, man,
Why
I know.
is yours 1 diamond?
There's somebody with 3 diamonds in my arena shard. I didn't even know that was like a thing. Like, I didn't realize diamonds were available for Black Knight already. I didn't even know that, and then I saw them in my arena.
Leaderboard.
That was the auction, yeah.
Oh, it was the auction? Oh, okay.
Kraken Knight. Actually, that's not even a Kraken Knight anymore. Kraken Knight with 7 reds. This is Cthulhu Knights.
Yeah.
Does anybody know what unique Ultimus takes?
Uru.
Is it Uru, really?
Yes.
Ooh.
The fact that you knew that offhand, Benny, just blows me away.
Yeah, that's kind of disgusting.
I was going to say something like Augmented Stupidium or something.
Augmented Stupidium.
I'm taking notes from your match. I'm facing this exact defense. I'm facing 3 diamond Black Knight, though. Oh.
He can feel your pain. Don't worry.
All you do is sack and then MOE APOC, or sus hive mine too. Works well. Just sus with invaders. Or sack with invaders, sorry.
I'm lucky my opponent in arena has a defense that lets me beat their 3 diamond Black Knight.
Crimson Uru. Okay.
Are you considering him?
Absolutely not. I'm telling everybody to stay the hell away from him, but when I recorded the video, I had to figure out what... I had no idea what unique he was, and I said I would edit it in and made more work for myself like an idiot.
Until he gets reworked to be the answer to Black Knight and be the ultimate anti-protector.
They should have reworked Ultimus, like, for this situation right now. Not for Black Knight, but for...
Ultimus and about 5 other X-Men, I think.
I heard there were 3 X-Men that were supposed to get reworks. I think it was Phoenix, Colossus.
Ultimus would be a good one to counter Black Knight because he does shit with taunt.
Right, that's what I was saying.
Extra damage to him, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that'd be kind of cool. All right, let's render this video down.
Okay. All right, our last chance on room 4 here. And we're going to go with whatever is the optimal solution, which we believe it to be this with Mysterio. All right, should I give it a shot? Do we need to change ISOs on anybody?
I'm just going to eat popcorn.
That's extremely strange to say, but okay.
Yep.
But yeah, I think the ISO setup is probably fine.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, I didn't even get a notification that you went live today either.
I went live 30 minutes early.
Yeah, I noticed. I didn't even get a notification about it, which was interesting.
Yeah, Monguli, you can blame Juicy. He put out some fresh filth for everybody to use in Cosmic Crucible. Special?
Fresh.
Yeah, special always. Get rid of the positives off Black Knight.
And then over here, rewind. Or do I need to worry about it now?
So you don't have to worry about her right out the gate. I would go ahead and just do it to
Nightcrawler.
Well, Nightcrawler will basic turn 1. You could probably do it to Forge, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, do it to Forge. Special Black Knight, so he doesn't do his special.
Okay.
It's crazy how Black Knight doesn't exist when he's exhausted.
Good and special, and yeah, I agree. Well, I mean, he's still an annoying tank, but there's ways to get around annoying tanks.
No, right now he's literally Red Guardian.
A very ridiculous Red Guardian, but I would agree. Go ahead and probably just what, ult?
How come I got ult this time? Last time it wasn't available to me. How did I get energy?
You got
All the
energy from
Mysterio
Shocker
clones basically
and
give-
Mysterio clones.
Mysterio clones give energy when they take a turn.
Oh, okay.
I wish you saved Mysterio for Infinity Watch. Now that you sacked this.
Go ahead
Oh,
and
well.
ult.
Can special miss or no?
It can miss, yes.
I mean, it's probably
Damage.
everything can miss, right? Yeah.
All right, we'll save the blind for the next one. Wow,
Hey, look,
that
he
was
took a second
fast.
turn because of his ult, so now you can special.
That was fast. Holy crap. Okay. I guess I don't have much choice here.
See
What
how
are
he's
the-
getting energy?
What do the charges do for Black Knight if he's exhausted?
Nothing.
Nothing. That's why I'm saying he's Red Guardian right now. He's,
They're a placeholder.
Wow.
he's a turn 1 ability block. Actually, Red Guardian has turn 2 ability block, not turn 1.
All right, who's my target of choice here now that I've got everything kind of open to me?
Gambit, because Gambit's your
Just trying
problem
to
child.
get rid of the damage here.
Yeah.
Wow, this kind of became ridiculously easy after the sack.
That's why you just sack and it makes it way easier. And then you can throw
Special again.
crap at it.
Oh, sorry. I was hoping I'd get to do 2 turns in a row. Oh my God, 2 turns in a row. Okay.
Your wishes were
I should have
fulfilled.
targeted Gambit on that though. I could have had him dead earlier probably. Oh well. And
Basic.
we'll go with the basic because of the negative effects. All right, that got ridiculously easy the second time.
That doesn't suck at all.
You think Lizard's better than Mysterio in this one, Juicy?
Hard disagree. You want the negatives off Mysterio.
I thought
And he prevents the
Mysterio made
immunity
that
on
go
Black Knight.
so smoothly.
The sack made that go so smoothly. Mysterio-
Yeah, the sack made that go smoothly. But
Remember in Cosmic Crucible when we didn't have exhaust? Good times, right? Remember when people were like,
No.
"Oh my God, exhaust is so stupid in Crucible."
now I can still put together some of these guys, right? And something else, and it'll clear the revives off them when they do their attacks, right?
If you do the rest of the rooms,
Safeguard and immunity for ages.
if you do the rest of the rooms first, you'll probably have APOC at the end.
Okay. Let's
then
do
it's a
room
joke.
number 1, which is supposed to be this nightmare fuel everyone's talking about now.
What is this?
I don't know. It's what Juicy put up here, and everybody's saying this is
Interesting.
a new thing.
Sus Vol Kestrel.
And what
Battery
else?
Bill.
I'd have to go find Beta Ray Bill under Asgardians.
And then probably just a pre-taunt tank. Yeah, I'd bring a pre-taunt. Put the pre-taunt next to Beta Ray Bill and flip him and Kestrel around.
How many heroes do you want here?
1, 2, 3, 4 heroes.
Oh, that's fair. Hold on. So, drop Drax. You have Absorbing Man and Zuggs. I would run one of them as your pre-taunt.
Okay. Let's do Absorbing Man. That's going to be on Masters of Evil team. I need to go through and add some of these people to my
And
verses.
then, drop Beta Ray Bill, and we want a villain instead. Does Omega Red do well here, or do we think we'd be better off with...
Sylvie.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking Sylvie.
Wow, everybody's on the Sylvie train today. People want me taking her into DD7 and stuff.
Oh, you're absolutely not taking her into DD7.
I know that,
Yeah, don't
Benny.
do that.
I know that.
I mean, you tried to take all of Pegasus into global for DD6, so you
And
do
I
whatever
don't
your heart
regret it. I
desires.
love that team. It just took me a while to get through the tech section there, or through the global.
Do we keep Kestrel next to Absorbing Man, or do we want to put Sylvie there?
Yeah, put Sylvie there.
Yeah.
Okay, explain to me the thought process here. I get sus, 2 villains, 2 heroes. I get what's happening there.
Kestrel prevents the Kingpin minion from spawning in, so you don't have
Okay.
the on-spawn taunt. Your sus ability blocks their sus.
Right.
And then it's just becomes sus and vol against their sus, basically.
Okay, and what's Sylvie doing for me here?
So when Sylvie takes her turn, she's going to force someone to mind control attack someone, which is huge damage.
Okay.
And then you also get a stun out of her on
Okay.
her special.
And Vol does Vol things with the exposed on the field from both her and sus.
Super Scroll.
Okay.
Correct.
Namor instead of Sylvia?
If your Namor's built,
Yeah, he's bigger than Sylvie. He's 17.
so if you do that, Namor's 113, so I would actually put Kestrel next to the pre-taunt instead of Namor, because you want Namor to get to his turn to ult,
Right?
and if he is not a skirmisher at that level before we get the rest of the team to give him the focus, you'd get better results as a skirm right now in order to guarantee the rewind. Not the rewind, but the buff flip, sorry.
The buff
Let me
flip?
use my words.
I'm kind of hurting in the ISOs for blue ISO H. Can we get by with him just being a raider?
Are you hurting on regular blue ISOs? Because all you need is skirm 3. You don't need skirm 4 or 5.
Yeah, I could do that. All right. And then do we want to change Skrull to a striker since I've only got Vol as a striker?
No, I would keep him as a raider
As a
here
raider,
because it's pretty much going to be sus and vol. Like that's your damage on the team.
It's an easier way to look for this.
I would make Vol a raider too. Isn't this room 1?
This is room 1, but do we think that will matter more so than because once sus ults, it's over, especially if your sus is under.
Oh, never mind. I got tons of 4. It's 5s I don't have. Let's just go to 4 then. She lays out her exposed on her basic and her special, correct?
Incorrect.
No.
That's only in raids and dark dimension.
Oh, okay.
Outside of raid and dark dimension, only her special does exposed.
Can't even do it with a striker attack. That sucks. Okay.
Correct.
Wait, why did we make this guy a skirmisher?
So he'll flip the buffs on his
Without
ultimate.
Iron Patriot, he doesn't have the focus to flip very well on his ultimate.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
What
Reasons.
is his focus? Yeah, 25, 800. That's terrible focus for a character his size.
Yeah, his focus is actually pretty lackluster, and it's not even that much better with the full team. It's going to be a little
That's
on
raids.
the
I don't want
sketch
to do
side.
raids right now. I mean, I do want to do raids right now, but we don't have them available to us.
Outside of like a absolutely cranked Namor, I might even keep him a skirm, depending on how hard I build him. I don't know yet.
I like the added crit damage since the team's critting all the time. I kind of like him as
Yeah,
a raider
but-
though.
If the
and
question is the control on his ult.
Honestly, I don't. The way that team operates, I don't think flipping those buffs is going to be that big a deal by the time he takes his turn. I really don't. I think it's going to be about damaging people.
Could be. Could also just be dependent on the 2 villains you bring, I guess.
Yeah.
And on whether you're using them on offense or defense.
All right, so we think this is going to rule the day here, huh?
I think so. This looks good.
All right.
We is a lot of people.
Fame's ideas versus Juicy's ideas in room 1. Here we go.
Now that you frame it that way.
That's it. That's your thumbnail for your video right there. Just both of them just angrily staring at each other.
I do need to start cutting out the Cosmic Crucible section, editing it down, and start making videos out of it
All right,
separately.
rewind sus.
I'm not used to seeing Black Cat with the death proofs. I play against her in Raider and Arena all the time. Ultimate here and see what we can flip. Not too bad.
Everything but the death proofs.
Everything but the death proofs.
I would special. Do we special Robbie or Black Cat?
Robbie's gonna lay out an ability block, and it's not gonna land. It's gonna land on somebody I want it to.
Yeah, but Black Cat does the.
That's the black guy.
If you hit Black Cat though, then you're
Oh,
probably
okay.
gonna put. If you hit Black Cat, you'll probably push Sus and he'll clear the ability block. So I would hit
True.
Robbie.
Hit Robbie.
Okay.
Oh, look, you cleared the rest of the bleed. Death proof.
Death proof. That's nice.
There you go. And now
Black
your
Cat
Sus
might not
is
even
gonna
take
go.
a turn. Yeah.
Basically,
She ain't gonna take a
Black
turn.
Cat's dead.
Well, that worked out well. Okay. Oh, she's got a
Oh
death
no, she
proof.
got a dead. Oh no,
she cleared it.
Kestrel. Kestrel's gone, but she did what we needed her to do.
Okay.
How did she not die?
Wow. All right, well, now somebody's going to die here.
Yeah, a lot of people are probably gonna
probably
die.
you.
What the heck? I mean, I get she's all about having extra lives, but good lord.
You might keep this. I wouldn't back out. I'm surprised Black Cat didn't bleed out there. That's what ruined that there.
Yeah, I know.
It legit
I
looked
want
like
to
she
try.
should have
I want
bled.
to try it again.
Without
not-
Sylvie?
I'm not.
We didn't take Sylvie. We took Namor.
Do you think we should
yeah.
try Sylvie? I liked
think
the
Namor did
Namor. I
a
liked
lot
Namor
there.
in there. I thought it was fine. I'd like to try doing the special on Black Cat and seeing, because
If that kills her.
if that kills her, and then I mean I'll lose the ability block on Sus, but he's still opened up on me anyways. So
Are we sure about Striker on Vol?
I
I mean, I don't think it
I
changes
don't
much.
think that's going to be the difference,
yeah.
if anything.
Raider Sus is actually really keen here with Namor because it guarantees the speed up on him.
yeah, push the Sus, but I think she's gonna. There, she's dead.
Yeah.
So we'll see how this goes this time.
You kept the immunity, which is nice. Probably basic Robbie to get rid of the offense up.
A level 100 sus is just kicking your
Oh,
teeth down
good
your throat.
lord!
Would it be?
The
Well, we're
phrase
ulting now.
down your throat.
It's a very specific sentence.
Wow.
Oh,
I don't know if there's a lot of reason to back out on this. I mean, you only have one more attack. You're kind of putting yourself in a bad spot if you back out here.
Yeah, but I'm not able to one-shot this right now, and I don't think Sylvie's gonna make a difference.
I mean, that's kind of the point, right? To make it a 2-tap here. Might as well.
So just keep it.
Yeah. I mean, you kind of have to, right?
Yeah, I think so. Lord Richter wants me to come back in with War Dogs. I don't know if my War Dogs will clean this up.
I don't think you use War Dogs against Sus. That's a bad idea. Like, Sus just causes you too many problems there.
All right, we'll come back to it. Hopefully, this is where I'll probably have to use APOC to clean that up. If, I don't know. I don't know. New Warriors this? Right?
So, do you have to deal with a Darkhold anywhere? Is there a
No,
Darkhold on
I
defense?
don't think so, no. I've got Asgardians, Superior 6, Infinity Watch, and I think...
Do we think he uses Tangled here and uses New Warriors without Dagger on Sus? Get the trauma from Firestar on Super Scroll?
I'm gonna be honest, I didn't listen to a word anyone just said for the last 2 minutes. What?
New
Do we think
Warriors without Dagger into this room 1, and we try Tangled on this team.
New warriors into sus gives sus cocaine to take
What-
No,
2 turns
saying
in a row.
drop dagger.
Yeah, without Dagger.
I don't know if you have the damage to kill him at that point. Then
I mean, Firestar ult, right? Bleed, heal, block, and trauma.
I have Dorm on defense, I believe.
what else do you have to beat? Like,
What's your
what else?
plan for room 5?
My plan for room 5? I don't know. Eternals, I guess.
Right, Eternals when they spawn with Safeguard.
How do you Eternal Superior 6?
No, let them do it. It'll be fun to watch.
Oh, for room 5. I'm sorry. I was thinking room 6. Room
6
5.
Eternals. What do you have on offense still? I don't even know what your defense is.
He
Did
has
you do the
MOE.
juicy defense and put sus on defense?
So,
No, he just used a sus duel him.
Look.
He just did that.
Extreme, Darkhold, Infinity Watch, Kama, Black Knight, new Secret Defenders,
okay.
and Extreme. So
You have Doom?
Yes, I have Doom on offense.
Okay, so your options for 5 are Doom, Doom APOC Undying, or sack it with like a Darkhold and then get all the way up to Green Goblin Special, then use New Warriors on it. Those are your 2 options for 5. That's all that's beating that. So if you want to try to one-shot it, go for it. Those are your 2 options right there. 712 is legendary.
Right, you said Undying, APOC, and what?
Doom.
And Doom. Okay. Oh god, my eyes are itching so bad. All right, so we'll just hit fight and see what happens here. We're testing shit out on Crucible today because I haven't been in a very Crucible-esque mood lately. Like last week really sucked for me going 0-3, and so I don't know. I'm just kind of not feeling it lately. Going up against these extraordinarily huge teams when I haven't been refreshing cores and refreshing energy, and I just made level 98 and everybody else is coming in at 100, it's just killing me. And it's not a ton of fun.
You just hit 98 is what you said?
Yeah.
Okay, so you got about like another, 3 weeks before you're 100, I think? Like 10 days per level?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, it'll be a while.
Yeah.
He might have to go in special here for the heal block, unless you want a basic on Lizard to get disrupted, because his Doom's gonna die here.
What's happening?
You want special?
I mean, you need to get the disrupt somewhere.
Basic on Lizard, I guess. It didn't land.
Okay, well, let's use the special now because I'm gonna die.
Yeah, you get a special, you're gonna die no matter what. Also, having Doom next to your Hela, maybe not a great idea there.
Ultimate here.
Did your...
I could special that heal Hella up and get her to survive to the next round.
I mean, you're taking 3 turns in a row, no?
I would special at the very end. So, probably
Green Goblin doesn't have any
ult,
Oh,
more charges. Okay.
Yeah, it don't matter.
I was
punch
thinking
Green
it-
Goblin. Still get 2 turns. I don't know why you specialed right there.
Because I thought that
Still
was
have-
his 3rd turn.
You get 100% turn meter on your ult,
Oh, that's right. Okay.
so you would have had to count 4 turns.
Same result though, isn't it?
You should be fine. You should be fine.
Yeah.
This
It's
is
just-
It's just gonna be it's everybody. It's just gonna be a slog now
okay.
because you don't have a lot of gas left in the tank.
Make sure you can't really target anyone else. He has taunt. Okay, special.
I mean, I guess I could have basicked, but it's not really going to do me any good here. That'll spread some
Well, I
stuff
mean, you wanted
around.
to spread everything, yeah.
All right. Well, that video's done now. Cool. None of the above. Submit.
All right, that worked fine.
Yep. It's just less efficient than the sus version because obviously you got to take way more turns and stuff.
Why were they targeting Doom?
Because Doom kept taking turns.
Green Goblin charges hit an enemy with that blast at the end of every turn.
At the end of turn, when he has his charges, and there was splash damage coming off hitting Hella. Is that it?
It always hits primary and adjacent
Primary
and
and
flips
adjacent.
positive.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
Yeah. Isn't the ideal positioning for that fight APOC and Doom on the corners?
Mm-hmm.
And you put Zim next to APOC, if I
That would be
remember
it.
correctly.
What the hell was that?
Oh, it's another dragon.
I don't
Swear to
typically do that
God.
match. I typically do the sus Vol BRB counter. That's what I tend to do.
Okay, so can I use new warriors here now? Are we clear for new warriors here?
Sure.
Okay. Otherwise, are we saving something for someplace else? Is it?
I mean, if we use new warriors here, does Tangled clean up sus? Or are we
Pink
going to try
hair.
to use MOE?
There's one of your wig's hairs.
I know.
I almost said wife's hair, then you said pink, and I'm like, that's a wig.
Because we have to clean up one.
Pegasus this? Would Pegasus... I just used
Yes.
Kestrel, so that's not going to work.
So
I mean,
you just have 1
Tangled
through 3
beats
left.
it. 1 through 3 and 6, but 6 is
Okay,
just
I've never
eternal.
tried Tangled into this. Let's try
Hold
Tangled. and
on,
see where it
hold
goes.
on, hold on, hold on, hold
All right,
on.
I'm not going to click go. I'm just building teams and looking at them. Go ahead and talk.
You may need Weaver in room 1 to stun Sus turn 1, and then so you could focus down everybody else. So you can have him stunned so he doesn't take his turns and start doing his horse shit.
Okay, if I were going to use Tangled, who else am I putting in on this?
I don't know, I've never tried Tangled on this crap.
It's pretty much Emma and then 2 other characters. You can pretty much just do the Darkhold counter here.
Do you have Hive Mind still or no?
Yeah, I still have Hive Mind.
You can also Hive Mind this.
Yeah, just hive mind this.
Oh,
You can Hive Mind the ever living piss out of this.
okay.
Fury will
But
do each turn.
you may also want VK for another ability block with Weaver and stuff like that, and people that don't spawn with buffs. So you might want to do Weaver Hive Mind in 1 against the Super Scroll.
Weaver Hive Mind in 1, dropping Venom or Gwenum for...
Dropping Red Goblin so they don't spawn with any buffs.
Oh,
Yeah, so you
yeah,
don't
Red Goblin's
give
the
him
one
turn
who's...
meter.
Okay.
And then make your Weaver a skirmisher.
What are we taking into Infinity Watch?
MOE, probably.
Yeah, probably just gonna end up being MOE.
I'm going to leave him as a striker. I'll change Gwenum to a skirmisher. I might as well. This is going to be okay?
I think so.
Do I want Weaver more in the middle to get hit and create energy? And
Sure.
let's do this, actually. I need
I
Carnage to
think
stay
if
alive for
Weaver's
sure.
getting hit by
Yeah,
Sus,
Juicy,
it's
I don't know. I'm
probably
just
too
coming
late.
into this, trying to help.
You guys think this is going to work, huh?
I mean, you'll be able to stun Scroll turn 1 as long as their Ms. Marvel Hardlight isn't back to her ult and ults first, which that would be unfortunate. But I think even with 10% speed, she's not going to go before Weaver. And you'll be good.
So, I mean,
Just-
Sorry.
You can just turn 1 ability block VK. Their sus will basic, and then you go from there.
Hard Light should special turn 1, so you probably want to ability block her. Or horseshit. Okay.
Oh, you're spawning with defense up, right? Forgot about that. That's funny. You
Thanks,
well.
guys.
should
Great
be, well,
advice.
I forgot they're considered Superior 6. I
Probably
mean, just
ult
stun
Robbie.
Yeah.
At least I'll get the speed. Are
What
you
speed?
kidding me?
Oh, that speed.
It might have been better to special to not do a bunch of negatives. But that's just nuance.
That ability block on Void Knight was really helpful.
Yeah, that really kind of sucked, actually. He's got immunity.
Basic
that's
on
not
Hard
gonna
Light
do
for
it.
turn meter.
Yeah.
That was the best chain you could have gotten. Just throwing that one out there. I would probably
Basic
just...
on
yeah.
Super Scroll.
I mean, what does ult give? Does it give you buffs or anything, or no?
Yeah, it gives a bunch of buffs. Offense up, defense up,
Yeah, just basic.
offense down on enemies. Fuck, basic sus again, probably.
I mean, Sus is about to ult, I'm pretty sure.
Ugh.
He should be 2 away, I believe. We'll figure it out, I guess. Basic Hard Light.
Wouldn't the special do more damage?
But you're gonna get more negatives on her, which speeds up Super Scroll more.
He's there. He's taking the next turn regardless.
He can overcap.
Yeah, he can gain more than 100%.
Oh, there goes your Weaver. The good news is you can use the ability block on Sus now
Basic.
with VK.
Yeah.
So, and then you can sap energy on the next
Why
turn
didn't
after.
you target special a thing that could have hit Ms. Marvel? Anyway, that's it. I
He's
over-
ability block. Can I use the alt now?
Yes.
I could. No, stun's not gonna work.
No, stun ain't gonna land.
And you're disrupted
You're
anyways.
disrupted anyway, so it won't matter.
Uh,
Basic.
Save the ability
Yeah.
block. The good news is you can now steal energy from him too, from
Yay.
VK, which... No, don't special. You need the ability block. He's about to clear it now anyway, though.
Basic. Get the turn meter. Steal energy.
He's gonna clear that ability block, but at least I'll have stolen 1 energy off of him. That's not gonna stun him, will it?
Just
no,
stun.
because he'll clear it.
Because he hasn't been stunned yet, has he?
Correct.
How good a damage is it, though?
I mean, it's one ability energy to all hive mind. That's what I'm saying special.
Yeah,
When
that's
you
what
get
I'm
that
thinking.
on the basic anyways. No, you don't.
It's only in rates. Yeah, let's do this because he's got the safeguard. That basic doesn't really do anything.
It would have been really funny if the stun just landed and stuck for whatever reason.
For just for no reason at all. Yeah, that'd be great.
Just for some shiggles.
basic.
Yeah, that would be on
We're gonna
brand
get
Scopely,
we're
wouldn't
gonna
it?
get obliterated right here.
Basic for turn meter.
Oh, for crying out loud! Drop the stupid immunity.
Yeah, that immunity's really sucking right now. Special.
Sorry.
This is horrible.
Ability block again. Basic.
Ult. Just ult. It's more damage with the ult.
Well, I get more
You want
turn
the turn
meter off
meter,
the
though.
basic.
Yeah, but you're trying to kill him. You need ult for the more damage. And then it clears negative effects on your hive mind members.
Oh, thank
There you
God!
go.
I wasn't
Yeah.
worried at all. We knew exactly what we were
Good
doing with that hot mess, huh?
Lord. Hi, yes. I'd like a 5 versus 1 against Super Scroll, please.
Jeez.
Super Scroll is not a fun character.
Remember when everybody's like, wow, don't put red stars on him. He's going to fall off. He's not that good. You're a dipshit.
Sorry, who the fuck said that?
Boylon, probably.
The same people who said that Mephisto is underwhelming. Okay. Can I please use new warriors here now?
Yeah.
Because this is a straight up fight I know how to do.
We had to give you at least one that you know how to do, you know?
Man, these are terrible.
That dilemma.
What, Benny?
Remember the last time you said that? And I don't remember what he was doing, but it wasn't good.
What else is new?
Wasn't it also using new warriors, actually?
Probably.
I think it was. Ronan. Yeah. Why'd she only hit twice? Did anyone else just see that?
And I didn't. She only hit twice, and I didn't land any like negative effects. Like, what the hell?
What just happened?
I can't even spread anything now.
Scopely giving you the middle
Basic.
finger, brother.
Yeah, let's do a basic.
What the fuck?
Oh, well,
I mean,
at
it
least I
doesn't
got
matter.
a kill.
This team is absolute dog shit on defense, so it literally doesn't matter.
Yeah, but like, Scopely.
Maybe
There you
it
go,
just
you
went
still
so
ended the same amount
fast
of
we
turns.
couldn't see it. Maybe that's all it was.
It was faster than the human eye.
Sometimes Black Cat, when you use her special, it only hits the primary target and then doesn't animate the rest of the chain,
Right?
but it shows the bleeds. I don't know if you guys came across that, but that
Spaghetti
was-
code.
Well,
Probably
That's
just
done.
bring the Loki Sylvie counter, not
I'll take that.
the Pegasus counter.
What's the Loki Sylvie counter?
Loki, Sylvie, Icarus, Cersei. And make Cersei go first. And then you can do the Loki special on Vol.
Not astonishing, Asgardian. No, come on! I hate when you hit the all button and it just jumps you back to the top of the list. So
Ron
annoying.
can't even menu correctly today. Good lord.
Oh, I'm a mess today. Yeah. Loki's on defense.
Yikes, buddy.
Loki's on defense.
That's a problem. Okay, so you need Emma then to make sure you go before Vol.
And then I'm still doing Icarus Cersei.
Yeah.
Do I want any Asgardians?
No, I would bring Omega Red.
Okay.
And
Like OR Nova.
yeah, because you might need more damage for Vol if this doesn't go 100%.
If it doesn't go well, if There is no going well in any of my Crucible matchups anymore.
I can't wait to see the result and just see your opponent had a stroke and got like 8,000 points and stopped.
Yeah. I mean, granted, they don't have a whole lot on offense. They kind of put quite a bit going on here. Do I want to put the stun here?
Stun Valkyrie.
Oh,
Stun
Valkyrie. I'm sorry. That's right. To keep her from projecting all that crap. Oh, that sucks.
I'm really skeptical about holding here because it's going to kill Sylvian if it doesn't kill Vol. Okay, it didn't trigger. It doesn't even matter. Who cares?
Because Valkyrie was stunned.
Valk's passive will still coin flip on her own death, even if she's stunned.
It
Like,
will?
you
I've
still
never
had a
seen
coin
it do
flip there.
that. I've
Yeah,
never
it
seen it
will.
do it. I'm not calling
You
you a
had a
liar. I'm
50%
just saying
chance there of it going
I use a similar defense in or off counter in war against Valkyrie in them, and stun her all the time. I've never seen it happen.
You probably kill other members. Because if you kill other members while she's stunned, it doesn't matter. If you kill her while she's stunned, it can still trigger.
Okay. Maybe.
Why are you talking about my member?
Because
The
it's
thing's
ugly.
talking about your member. I'm definitely not.
Yeah, fair enough.
Masters of Evil, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, Rolf, that's what I was saying.
You don't have absorbing man.
Shang is fine.
Also,
I'm
I
sure.
appreciate you agreeing with me when your wife asked if she sounds like a Valley girl or not. I really appreciate that.
Oh, did she tell you that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she did.
I liked your impersonation of her during Cleaning Agent's skit. That was funny.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Man, if only you had big time Spider-Man here, that'd be fun.
Shut up, Dylan. Yeah, she was like, I do not sound like that. I was like, yeah,
as she says
sure
that.
thing, surely. Whatever you say.
This turn meter went back asswards, but it's fine.
Yeah, she recommended me impersonate you, so I instantly went to her. It was a great time.
It might have been better to ult there just to rewind Nebula to not get the evades.
Screw it. I'm about to throw this bitch on auto. I don't care.
Run 7.
You're just getting more positive effects for Shang-Chi to hit into, so it's fine.
That's right. That was my whole plan.
Clearly. Ever the master planner.
Yep. He's the master planner. I'm the masturbator.
Hit Gamora. Gamora has the most. She's like 10 million damage. Silly.
And Gamora's full health.
No, she's 3/4. Basic Nebula to get rid of the assist mechanic, probably. That's not a Nebula, but okay.
Archangel also. is a
Oh,
good
I
sub,
was
you know.
reading chat. I was literally reading chat, just clicking my mouse buttons. I don't care.
Oh, okay. Whatever.
He's going for Masters in Season 8.
No, I'm not.
He has no interest in trying that hard in Crucible.
I tried really hard to get to Masters last season, and I came like to where if I would have won the match, I would have got into Masters, and I lost the match and didn't, and it's been just plummeting ever since then. That's what happens. I get to or just in Masters, and I hit it like a rubber ball on a brick wall and just bounce backwards. And
Valley's been having a rough time too. This season.
Valley.
Valley's been struggling this season. I
He
think
hard
he's like,
rage quit stream today.
Oh, did he? I didn't
Yeah,
see.
he hard rage quit. Like, he didn't clear a room, and the second it happened, he ended stream mid-sentence.
Yikes.
Yeah, he hard rage quit mid-stream.
That's terrible. Ugh, that's terrible.
That sus team kind of gave you a run for it, but
Did anything I have work?
Yeah.
you got a 2-tap somewhere. Probably here.
The team of my own creation. I can't believe that thing actually works.
I can't believe they took Undying into a room that gives energy every kill somebody gets.
Yeah, that's certainly an
That
error,
might have
mechanical
caused them
error.
problems, but honestly, for what they brought into room 4, they did pretty well.
I mean, they did bring APOC and Quicksilver along for the ride.
But with all those Gregs dying, man.
Yep.
Okay, so we need to go to do the defense up recording, which I have already ready.
Already ready? Already.
Yeah, here. So
Nice.
I'm going to go through these real quick and let you guys discuss while I go use the restroom because I've been sucking down these monsters all day trying to keep myself going. We got Extreme Rogue version in 1. Then we got a 5-piece in 2, another 5-piece in 3. Black. I don't understand what's going on with Red Guardian in here. Why would you put
Carnation?
I don't know.
Lol.
I get Black Widow trying to speed things up, but this team's already slower than molasses. This would be one if you sack it, it's going to be absolutely nothing. You wouldn't even need to sack this, though. I mean, this is 3 people that don't do a ton of damage except for Black Knight's retaliations. 5-piece Gamma, and then the Dormammu Asgardians in 6, which I don't know why everybody's getting so excited about Asgardians all of a sudden. Somebody put out a video that was like, don't sleep on Asgardian or something, and
I got to get ready for work.
I fell asleep during the video. All right, thanks, Athame. I'll catch you later, buddy.
Bye.
I'm gonna roll one of the old advertisements for you guys to check out, and while I go use the restroom. Receiving the respect you feel you deserve from your friends and coworkers? Is the missus unimpressed by your performance? Do you suffer from small TC penis? Don't fret, my friend, there's hope for you yet. Introducing Scopely offers. That's right, by simply maxing out 1 or 2 credit cards each month, you too can enjoy the pleasures of a massive TC penis.
My husband's TC penis used to be so small. But then he found Scopely offers, and now his TC penis is massive.
There you have it, folks. Anecdotal evidence of success. So if you want to swell your TC penis to epic proportions, buy Scopely offers today.
Side effects include bankruptcy, foreclosure, divorce, plummeting credit score, loss of friends and social life, loss of respect from your children, stress, anxiety, self-doubt, hair loss, ulcers, thoughts of suicide and depression, and in some rare cases, anal leakage.
A war is what you said?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's almost done.
Oh, what's up, Pathfinder?
Hello.
Okay, man, I gotta string those commercials together. That is not enough time for me to go pee in the grass.
I was going to say for you to walk 12 steps outside the door.
Literally 12 steps and pee in the grass. I know. Okay, like I said, we got Extreme 5-piece over here. Now, the thing that I see is that we have Rogue as a striker. I think maybe a skirmisher on her in here, and then Forge as a healer instead, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so ISO changes to improve this room, although this is starting to become an older defense, as we saw in my Crucible matchup. There was a whole bunch of new stuff happening. And then...
where's this guy operating at in TCP?
Oh, this is 61 million operating at Plat 3.
I feel like if you're going to have one extreme rogue thing, it just needs to be in 4 with Black Knight. Like, if you're already going to have one and you're not splitting them because you're low on defenses or stuff like that, throw it in 4 and put something else in 1.
Okay, and let's go check out what they've got in 4 right now, which is kind of trash, right?
Yep, correct.
So I think, and now if you were going to build the extreme around Black Knight in here, are you going to put 3 extreme plus Rogue and Black Knight, or are you going to keep Captain America?
No.
Okay. All right, so then it would be Nightcrawler, Gambit, Forge, Rogue, and Black Knight, or are we dropping Forge and keeping Cyclops?
No, keep Forge.
Okay, that's what I thought. All right. So we could change the ISOs on this, or we could swap this team out into room 4 with Black Knight, not really losing anything by the members that are being kind of wasted there. And in room 1, what would you want as a replacement for this team?
Something.
That's great.
I have random shit in 1. I have currently Green Hulk, Quicksilver, Red Hulk, Captain America, and Omega Red.
Oh, okay. That is pretty random.
Somebody tried to Pegasus it and lost, so they underestimated it.
Gamma Dorm in 1, yeah.
Yep.
Okay. All right, so a Gamma Dorm in 1, which is fine, but then we would be removing room 5, and we'd have to find a replacement for that. I don't think. Oh, there's Secret Defenders in 2. I know people are saying that a fully built Doctor Strange causes problems, but I have yet to see that evidence. No one's shown me any screenshots of the aftermath, and so I really think that just going Noir in there in place of Doctor Strange is a better play.
I think that's people trying to justify their
investment into Doctor Strange.
Listen,
Valley Flying is the only one who struggled with it. That's the only one I've heard that struggled with it, and it was a ridiculously built Doctor Strange.
Yeah, it was a one-diamond level 100 G18 Doctor Strange.
Okay.
Fortifier or Healer 5 ISO, Blue ISO 5.
Yeah.
Like he was cracked. Like no one's gonna build that much. Noir's better at a third of the power.
Okay.
For the RNG aspect.
We'll go
of it.
Noir. Why Thanos?
Something that I have liked and have started using is actually an SD with Darkhold combo.
Ooh.
It's actually not horrible.
Yeah,
So
you
what you're
throw an
talking
SD
like
with Morgan.
Morgan Le Fay and Doctor Strange?
And Agatha.
Oh, and Agatha? Okay. And then you would have the 3
spreads
SD.
all those. Morgan spreads all the negative effects.
Okay.
Do you drop Robbie or Ms. Marvel?
I mean, it's the 3 main and then Morgan and Agatha.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
To be able to new Warriors that, you have to get at least one offense down on their Morgan. If not, after your Firestar goes, the Morgan will go because they didn't get the reround from an offense down landing.
Oh, okay. So I'll mention
also
that. Maybe
forces
mix
you
this
to
up with
hit.
the Darkhold.
If
Okay.
you put Morgan on the corner and then Black Cat, then you're only hitting into Morgan because then Black Cat has the immunity.
Also, once again, we have Raider Robbie, Striker Photon, and I think those should be reversed. If they're going to go with Photon in here. Okay, and then Infinity Watch in 3. That's a snooze, except we have Moondragon as a skirmisher. So, healer or striker, I think, but skirmisher doesn't really add much value there. That's okay. We're going to replace this with a extreme team, or we could go something completely different. Like I've been running that Black Knight, Captain America, and 3 Gamma members, and that's been doing okay for me, but not amazing. I don't understand. Can anybody explain to me what the heck Red Guardian is doing for this team?
Beat up for Black Widow, taunt for Black Knight. Reflexive taunt for Black Knight.
Do you get a reflexive taunt for Black Knight?
I would put...
Black Knight gets reflexive taunt whenever a protector falls below 50%.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. So that makes sense then. All right. If you accidentally knock Red Guardian under, then okay. I'll talk about that. I think it's a bad idea. I don't think this team is doing anything, but...
Black Widow goes early.
Yeah, Black Widow. Okay,
Yeah,
so
speed up.
Red Guardian gives speed up to Black Widow. Black Widow gives speed up to the rest of the team, or a 60% chance of doing that anyways. Maybe it gives Captain America speed up always. I can't remember. And then if Red Guardian falls under 50%, it gives a reflexive taunt to Black Knight. So there's some things that happen here. I just don't think... There's nobody doing any damage other than Black Knight retaliations.
Yes.
And
feel
that's
like,
a
yeah.
4x4 Black Knight. It's not really anything to get worried about. This is a pushover of a team. I like the idea of putting extreme in here with Black Knight better.
I feel like there's no damage here, and then Hive Mind is just foaming at the mouth of this room. You just throw the VK ult on Black Knight. They're all clumped together. Red Guardian probably drop low, and then it's just a shit show from there.
Okay.
Honestly.
Yeah, it's small PP Black Knight.
Yeah.
And so
Right.
sometimes Pathfinder, you just catch me off guard. So we're moving the Gamma to 1 with Dormammu. Do we have a replacement for number 5? It's a blank room. Like because we've got this in 6, this in 5.
Darkhold Loki.
We're using the Darkhold. We could be using Darkhold mixed in here. So you could use a Darkhold in here. Do we have another choice to replace it? Superior 6, of course.
Pegasus, if they want to throw it in there, but I don't like Pegasus
I don't-
as a defense at all.
I don't like Pegasus anywhere outside of 4, and I don't like him in 4 either.
Yep.
So, okay.
No, the Infinity Watch is too small to be anywhere but 3.
Yeah. Yeah, this Infinity Watch is pretty meager.
I like Moondragon as skirmisher.
Why?
her
Why is a skirmisher?
Her focus isn't up to meta, and it helps her ult or her special clear buffs for everything.
Okay, it's valid.
Fascinating.
I don't think it's... You know what? No ISO choice on Moondragon's going to change the outcome of this.
No.
Like, honest to God, Fortifier is going to have just as much of an effect, I think, just so that she takes more hits, right? Like, it's not going to matter, I don't think.
If Moondragon gets to a special, the heal is the problem, not the buffs being cleared, unless you're trying to Wakanda this crap, which don't try to Wakanda this, unless you're a mobile gamer.
I mean, when running them into new Avengers in War. Moondragon clearing all the buffs.
Oh yeah, well that's true.
So
Yeah. Okay. So that's valid. I guess I can still give the team an A. Like I said, I don't think it matters.
Watch.
Yeah, I know it. I know it.
Love it.
All right, so we're gonna replace this with a Darkhold or Superior 6 or a team of your choosing, because it's a blank room and Superior 6 is the only thing that actually gets any good effects. And then we have the Asgardians with Dorm. Now, are we stealing Dorm from this to put a Gamma Dorm in 1? Or are we gonna leave this the way it is, just move Gamma to room 1?
I would say just full Gamma in 1 at that point.
Okay, that'll be easier for me to remember. We'll just do full Gamma in room 1. And then this is fine with me.
I prefer the taking out Thor Infinity War and putting a regular Thor in here and putting them both in the back row. So regular Thor and Valkyrie in the back row. So if they use MOE or New Warriors, they're always hitting one of the low people that could potentially die super quickly.
Okay. And then Beta
Thor
Ray
Infinity
Bill
War ain't doing much here. It's Beta Ray Bill for the reflexive taunt, Vol for Vol things, and then Dormammu for the revive.
Okay, and then Beta Ray Bill probably changed to a Raider.
Yes.
Not that it's going to matter a whole ton, but that would get more vulnerables out there. Okay, and then when Thor comes in, are we running him as a striker or a Raider?
He's going to die. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
I mean, I have 185k Thor in there. It literally doesn't matter.
All right, so this variant of Extreme is okay, but we want to switch the ISO on Rogue. However, we're thinking about replacing this with a straight-up Gamma, and we'll explain later why.
ISO on Forge, too. It needs to be a healer.
Oh, the ISO on Forge should be a healer, too. Thank you. So 2 ISO changes there. And then over here, this is the SD. We like it better as an SD Noir, or Pathfinder came in with a new idea, putting Morgan and Agatha in the back row. Actually, they'd be adjacent to each other for calling assists, so never mind. But adding Morgan and Agatha in here in place of Photon and Doctor Strange for a nifty little twist on an oldie but a goodie. And then talk about oldies. This one is horrifically boring, but we found from Benny Westside that Skirmisher is a good choice to make sure that she's still clearing buffs. Really doesn't matter what ISO you put on this team, as long as you've got some strikers and a Skirmisher Nebula. And then over here, this is hot trash. We'll explain the reasoning for it, but it's not really going to be good enough, and that's why we want to go with the Extreme and Black Knight in here, dropping Cyclops and having Rogue Gambit and yada yada yada. And then over here, we moved the Gamma out of here so that we could put in either a Superior 6 or what was our other choice? What was our other choice in here? I thought we had something else. Oh, if we didn't use Morgan, then we could put a Darkhold in here. And then over here, this is fine, but we want to swap Thor for Thor, change the placement, and maybe swap that ISO on Beta Ray Bill, moving Vol to the other corner. Sound good?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take that as a yes.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see Pathfinder doing Crucible theory crafting. I wasn't expecting that.
Hey, Pathfinder, how do you track all of those alliances, the top 25 alliances? How do you track their performance? Do you just have people reporting into you from those alliances?
Yeah, that's what the Civil War server is for.
It's just everybody saying, "Hey, look what I did." It's one big bragging rights kind of channel.
No, we use the server for like reporting on like wars that have happened. So like we have predictions that like we'll predict what we think wars are going to happen, because once you get to the top elo, you have like a cooldown, and we can accurately predict like wars that'll happen, and then we also track results of like those matchups that happen. So that's how we get our top 25 is by actual like results of the top. A lot of people ask about like why don't we do like season rankings or anything like that, and that's just not a good way to do it, because an alliance could go 6-0 but not fight anybody.
Right.
And that's not really a good indicator of being a top 4 alliance.
Of being
per se.
a badass. Okay, that's cool. Is there any features that you wish Scopely would implement into the game so that people could watch top alliances, track top alliances easier? Like, I mean, I wish I could go see replays and footage of some of the more cool moments. You know, if there's one of those Remember when we used to have timed alliances and it would come down to who could beat it first? It came down to the last second. Those were always kind of exciting. I'm glad we don't have to do that anymore because no one wants to wake up at 3 a.m. But I just wish there was ways to be more invested in what's happening at the top.
I would love to see, like in some games, there's like a featured like war, or like a featured like this alliance is going up against this alliance type of deal. I think that would be super cool to have, like, you know, hey, Legion and Sex Panthers are having a war, and like everyone can see it. Like, not necessarily see the attacks or, you know, see replays, but like you can see real time like who's winning and
The score
and all of
changes
that.
or something.
That could be some hype, but
Like a featured War of the Week kind of thing. That would be kind of
Like,
cool.
even I mean, I don't know. I think it'd be kind of cool if they had something on the website and they'd be like, hey, you know, so-and-so's going up against this alliance. Tune into the website for live up to date. And it just shows like basically a screenshot of the score as it's changing, and you can see which rooms they're attacking or something. I don't know, something. It'd be kind of neat to just go to the website and see some sort of live feedback of those wars to get people involved and hyped. Because I'm watching your recordings of the top 25 war rankings, and it gets me kind of pumped. But I feel like I'm watching a football game with the subtitles on and not hearing it. Like I'm missing an aspect because I can't see what's actually happening.
yeah. I mean, I'm trying to come up with like things I can add to it.
Yeah.
Like once a month or something. And
I mean, but you're reliant on those people
see
in
how it
those
goes.
alliances. Like, if they sent you a screen recording of some playbacks of matches, you could show that. But that's all you could do is whatever information is given to you by the players.
pretty much.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to jump out and record this. YouTube will be right back. YouTube, we have Pathfinder Gaming here on voice, and so we are going to demonstrate to him an amazingly exciting war. That's right, we are up against a shell alliance, as you can see. So we're going to pull out all the stops to impress Pathfinder, who thinks that war is the greatest game mode in Marvel Strike Force. And honestly, lately I'm starting to agree with him because I'm hating Crucible these days.
War is goated.
Shouldn't you put this team in your war save squads? Yeah, I probably should, Dominion. I actually forget to put anything in my save squads. The only thing in my save squads is leftover junk from previous seasons.
I tend to not put my defensive teams and save them as a save squad.
Shoot, I forgot my hat. Okay.
Well, we've had 2 weeks in a row where we're being told what to use on offense, so I think that's why somebody suggested it.
Yeah, I told him that was a really bad idea.
We keep telling them, don't
They should-
prescribe teams
that.
to us, and they
And,
keep doing it. And we told them, don't put alliance milestones to a single player game mode, and they keep doing that.
No, they stopped doing. They stopped doing that.
Oh,
Yeah,
did
they
they?
stopped
Okay.
that.
They turned around and decided to do 2 weeks in a row of out of time on offense. Except
Well, we
for
had-
this week, it was going to be 3 wars instead of 1.
We had
Oof.
Superior 6 had to be on offense for Crucible 2 weeks ago. Then now it's out of time last week, and then out of time now again. Like, it's frustrating.
Mm-hmm.
They know though.
Oh, no, I know. Oh, absolutely. And like, they're like, well, we want to see you play with our characters. Yeah, that's what the showcase is for. Go away. If I want to put them on defense, I'll put them on defense.
Right.
Oh, hi, Batman.
You know what? I didn't mind so much when they asked us to use Superior 6 on offense in Crucible, because it's a really stubborn defense, and a lot of people didn't want to go up against that. But, I mean, that wasn't too terrible. But at the same time, people, you know, everybody wants to play with whatever the hell they want to play with. This is the only hat I had. I remember to bring a hat in from the house, and somewhere along the lines, it's probably sitting on my kitchen table back in the house. But whatever.
I'm sure if I was more into Crucible, I would feel the same way about wanting to have my own agency on like what I do, because like with the war thing, it's like I want to be able to craft whatever defense I want to craft.
Yeah.
And I shouldn't be forced to use out of time on offense to complete an event.
Yep.
I think that's silly.
And I don't like the teams that say on war defense or on war offense. I think it should just say in war.
I'm actually okay with it being that way because, like, as we continue to have more, teams being added, if they're only just war, it continues this hyperfixation on offense. So I'm okay with the give and take on there being some war defense exclusive teams, but I did like how they did it with Out of Time. And it's just, if you put this character on defense, it's better, but it's still everything in war. That's why the mirror doesn't work very well, is because Black Knight on defense gets bonus stuff.
Juicy, what are you bitching about war for? You're in our alliance. It's the same war for you. Hey, can't you tell I am trying to have a serious conversation here?
I would agree, Steven. I think it would make more sense to, like, do what they've done in the past. And if you get the character and you have, like, a milestone, like, if you star up this character to 5 stars or 6 stars or 7 stars, and then all of the, like, gear tier and stuff, like, where they give you points and a milestone for that, I'd rather have that than use them on offense.
You know, okay, I don't mind tough defensive teams. Like, Out of Time is a great war defensive team. The Gamma team was incredibly challenging on defense in war when it first came out. Like, I like those. I hate Heroes for Hire because that is a cheesy kit mechanic. That was just lazy writing what they did with that mechanic, and it's annoying. I want cool characters that synergize in neat ways that you can theory craft around to make subtle differences and stuff. The Heroes for Hire mechanic is just lame, and to this day, it continues to just be annoying to deal with.
So, like, why can't we just have where it's like, hey, use them on offense or defense?
I don't think they currently have the tech to.
That's what I'm thinking.
Recognize that.
That's what I'm thinking is they don't have the tech to recognize that, but that would be the fix. Like, I get it. You want to reward people who spent more money on the newest team and they're using them in the game mode that they're slotted for, but
I don't know if it's as much about rewarding people who have them as much as it is trying to get people to build them more.
Yeah.
That wouldn't otherwise have done it. Because
that's fine.
How many people would skip a war defense team? They make them unlock a legendary, so you have to build them, right? I don't want to build.
For me, for alliances bigger than me, like, we all have our Out of Times built. Like, yeah, we don't need to keep building them. Like, they're built. My whole Out of Time is G18. Like,
same, actually.
I can't build them more than what I've already done, other than stars, which I'm not going to star them up any more than they are right now.
Right.
So for me, it's like, I don't need the encouragement to build them. I understand, like, why they want to do that, but I think there's other ways you can do it.
So do you guys think the compensation for the web UPC is going to be any good? Like, what do you expect to be in the offers, and what do you expect the free claim to be?
I expect it to be, I expect that the offers are going to be, you know, on par with what was possible to be claimed. And I expect the free claim to be a generous, we're sorry, please enjoy the anniversary.
Yeah. But and I also expect the community to bitch about it no matter what it is.
Well, I mean, they could literally give you, like, they could give you 1,000 diamond credits and people would not be happy.
Yeah.
So
you're like, what? You didn't give me Mephisto?
I'm not that worried about people not being happy. Like, that's ridiculous.
HMTNL, I already hate it. Hasn't even seen
it. The good news is, like, it truly was very minimal in the impact for anything above G16.
Yep.
So to me, it's like, you know, G16 uniques aren't going to be a problem for people that purchase this, but are they a problem? Are they a problem now?
Nope.
I would argue no.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think you're going to be able, like, you're not going to have, like, a massive upset in the teal economy per se, and the teal economy is already getting better anyways. Besides G18 mini uniques, like that's the one thing that I'm more strapped on than anything.
And I think that's just because you take war so seriously, personally.
Oh yeah,
I
I
think
mean,
that's the main reason.
if I did like, if I was super hard into Crucible, I'm sure all my Crucible characters would be G18.
Yeah. Which one do you have the most problem with, out of curiosity? Which origin?
Bio.
Same.
Yeah, bio.
Same. I thought I was curious if it was going to be the same thing, but yeah, mine's also bio.
What do you think of the new labeling on the uniques and mini uniques? What? No, did anybody ask for that? Like, what's that about?
Yeah.
I like it.
It's a nice thing, but I don't care.
Yeah, I like it, but I don't want them wasting their time on something like that. That was unnecessary. Hey, here's an idea. Fix the number count on your orbs, so when you're looking through the list of all the different orbs, you can see that you have 1,500 frags of an orb instead of 0 out of 2,000, even though you actually have them.
Yeah, but
think
see,
it's a
I
good
don't
change.
care about that thing.
Oh. I'd
think
care
it's a-
about that more than the labeling. What were you saying?
I think the labeling is a good change for newer players to know what the hell
Definitely.
a mini unique is, or a unique, because they come into this and everybody's like, "What the hell's a mini unique?" I didn't know what a mini unique was for like 2 years. Then
I didn't know
somebody,
what
like,
that was until
spelled it
last
out
month
to
when
me.
you guys explained it to me. I was like, I've just been faking it all along. Like,
Yeah, so,
I had a feel for what things were, but I was real careful not to say those words and point at anything, you know?
And then somebody
You know
goes,
what I'm
"Look at
not
this."
short on though?
What?
Is mutant gear.
Oh, dude, I have like 12,000 mutant 17 pieces, or mutant 16 pieces. It's
I
ridiculous.
checked today how much I have. I have 900 plus of the G18 mini uniques for mutant.
So
I
you're taking
have-
all the reworks up.
I have
Got it.
like 12,000 of like the origin gear pieces. Like, it's insane.
Are you short on origin gear too, or or is it just G18s that you're short on?
I'm constantly short on bio and mystic origin,
Gotcha. I've seen,
but they're
multiple
making
heavy
that
hitters.
way more. They're making that way more abundant now too.
Yeah, I'm starting to catch up on my Mystic. I've got like 800. Is
By
like
the way-
least I've got.
Go to the anniversary campaign real quick, because I didn't notice this until I think it was yesterday or the day before. The fourth and final chapter
It's
is
nuts.
farmable uniques.
Yeah, it's teal uniques that are farmable, like miasma, astral. It's literally a whole week of farming the best uniques in the game.
Like, I am going to spend my cores on that
Yeah, I will too.
for sure.
I'm debating.
But I didn't realize it was there until I just like glanced at it. Like, oh, I wonder what's in this week. Like, it's insane.
Okay. We'll
I
go
hope the
check that
drop
out.
rates are good.
Yeah, I will say.
There's also crimson gear in it as well.
Oh, that's cool.
I will say the change to the passes as well, adding the uniques to the character that is featured in there is also really nice. Like adding 40 teal uniques in there.
They still need to drastically improve the bottom row, but
I agree, absolutely. Well, I think that's the only one. I mean, I feel like getting a fourth of what the paid is getting is good. Like 10 to 40 is fine, but like when it's like 2%, 1%, it's ridiculous.
anyway.
Damn it, do I still have Void Knight on defense? What is going on with that? I'll have to fix that later. The drop rates in the showcase events and anniversary campaign have been great.
Yep.
And the orbs have been pretty good too, those anniversary orbs. Hey, what's the deal? Did we ever figure out why people at like level 45 and under aren't seeing certain orbs?
I imagine it's because they're level 45 or under.
Yeah.
That's lame.
Mongolia asked for an actual answer, but
no one's there.
yeah, there's nobody's home. Correct. I was good on Mystic until Cosmic Ghost Rider, Starnak, and needing to bump up Bifrost. Why are you building Bifrost?
Royalty's probably just having trouble in the raids, getting ready for the increased difficulty. I'm not touching a raid team until I struggle to manual through it.
Nope.
All right, there we go. I got my, I don't even know how many attacks. I wasn't really paying attention, but at least 12.
And the only one I'm building is Vol. I'll take Vol to 100 because I'm probably going to I'm taking her to DD7 most likely anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, see how far I got to go on this 98 crap to get to.
Have you been coring the regular energy and the ISO energy every day?
Not much. I've only been
that's
spending
why.
cores on it when I'm getting something for it out of an event or like an orb. So
Gotcha.
like right now I'm doing it. I don't think I'm doing
Right.
ISO right now, right? Because there's nothing for ISO 8.
ISO just ended. You're doing regular right now.
I'm doing regular right now. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And you wanted the event thing. The events. This one, and you said chapter 4. 666. That's interesting. Look at
Dude,
that.
look at the Crimson gear they're giving. They're giving us 33 free Crimson gear orbs.
Yep.
Diamonds.
But I really haven't heard
Dude, these are the good
that many
pieces
people.
too.
I haven't heard that many people talking about how good this anniversary has been so far. But I
It's been
also
overshadowed
have
by crap.
not been paying that much attention to.
Well, I've heard
other
zero
people.
people complain about it, that's for sure. Dude, this last one doesn't really have much I want in it. I almost I guess I'll hit it one time and then I'll go back to
I'm gonna
farming
be
the
farming
other
that
3.
crap out of miasma.
Yeah, the miasma one. This one here, look at that. And the arcane unique, I want that.
They
Heck,
also
I even
give
need
us-
hammer tech. What the heck, man? This is a great node.
They also give us 50 miasma in the monthly event as well.
Now,
For March, they're giving us 50 miasma total teal.
Yep.
this is first time. Oh yeah, number 1, first time rewards there. Okay, that's pretty cool. I think that's really cool. I'll be waiting for week 4. What's in week 3? Anything good?
I think it's G17 minis.
Okay.
There's G18. There's 33 G18 orbs on the first node too.
Golden
For the first time
diamonds
awards.
there. That's not bad for
Or
the
it's
first ones.
Origin gear. No, it's Origin gear. That's right.
Silver diamond credits. Silver diamond platinum token credits. They're getting a little too carried
Our
away with
brand
these.
take miasma? Why are we getting miasma from that event? That's weird.
But don't complain about it,
Oh,
man.
probably death pool. That's why.
Everybody wants and needs miasma. I don't like farming any of these. Like, I don't need, what is this, skill gear? I don't need that. I'm crazy overloaded with that. What I'll take, though, is some of these mystic things, right? The powder, and I believe these vials I could use. Yeah, I'm down to 350 of those. And then I think this one is the health cats, which I'm getting a little bit lower on those.
But if you also go to the campaign nodes, like just normal campaign nodes, they're increased there too.
Yeah. I don't think teal's going to be much of a problem anymore. We'll start moving away from that. And we're just going to hear everybody whining
Which
about
is
red
what should
gear.
happen when they open up a new gear tier. I don't care to have access to it, but the previous gear tiers, and 18 should still be a little scarce for newer people, fine. But 16 and 17, I shouldn't even blink to get up to gear tier 17 now because there's 2 gear tiers past that now.
Yeah.
That's what it should be.
I mean, you should have to grind at it, but that grind should feel rewarding. You should be like, oh, sweet. You know, you hit auto and you're like, all right, now I can, finish off that character after this one round of grinding. Not
you
this
shouldn't go.
Not this 1 week of grinding, and I'm like, okay, I can bring up part of his ability.
I got 1 piece in a week.
Yeah.
Like, do I farm Bio Origin gear or do I farm Lizard? I don't want to have to make those choices.
Oh man, going back and forth on the battle passes, like buying and then not buying, like from 1 week to the next, and you're just like, oh, I'm not buying it, so it does not feel rewarding. I go click claim all, and I'm like, well, that wasn't even 1,000,000 gold and nothing else of use. Let's see, this is the 3-piece right here. So I think I want to use, let's see, that's, okay, hold on. I want to save. I believe this is a team that I want to save. This is what I use against the Spider-Man Big Time team. This is what I use against the 3-piece SD. It's going to hurt until we get further from the level cap increase, yeah. Once we hit level 100 and we're there for a month or 2, I'll finally start getting my characters up where they need to be, but it's just gonna be brutal for the time being. I could rewind Black Cat, so let's go ahead and do that. All we'll go with the heal and the taunt and stuff. Get that immunity. I'm gonna go over here and get rid of the barrier. Or some of the barrier, I should say.
I'm gonna jump to a meeting, but it was good talking to you, fellas.
Later, Pathfinder.
Have a great rest of your day.
You too.
You too.
Focus on level 100 tunes, then DD7.
Yep.
Oh, there's no taunt there. Let's do... Kind of want to do... She's got that taunt. Let's do the ability, the special here. I think this is a bad idea, but we're going to give it a try and see what happens. Maybe that wasn't so bad. Yeah, we're still stuck on my hard light, so this is okay. Have fun, APOC.
Yeah.
That's only a 95 hard light. Everybody's like, you're going to have the biggest hard light ever. I'm like, maybe when Mephisto comes around, she's doing just fine right now. All right, got past Apocalypse without encountering. Come on, Super Scroll, stay alive, please, stay alive. Nope, oh, he made it. All right, that's amazing. I think Robbie will probably die on his own. Yeah, we'll do that. That's great. We'll do this. All right.
Nice.
That was easy. I like tinkering with the way I play with these. Like I went with the special instead of the ultimate first on Apocalypse to see how that played out. Still wins.
Yeah.
What's my 2:30 alarm going off for? Oh, raids. Raids are happening. That's right. Raids are happening. Let's go do raids. What were you saying?
I will say, they've been doing great with Arena lately. Arena has felt fun and engaging and like there's different
every day there's new teams every day now.
But it's been like that since like Secret Defenders came out though. Like it's been good. Like Secret Defenders, Skrull changed it, Nightcrawler changed it a little bit, Green Goblin class. Like they've been really good with balancing Arena, and I feel like nobody talks about that.
Yeah. What's up, Tidebringer? Hey, are we still using Scopely original characters everywhere we can? I think so.
Yes.
Arena is best when there is no meta. Yeah. There's like 10 different tunes that you see in Arena at any given time. I'm using a team that doesn't involve Black Knight to do my offensive attacks. You know, that just shows it's a healthy arena. There's a bunch of good characters that you can choose from to mix and match in different ways. And so people are changing up their defense from day to day just to keep it fresh and different.
It'll never get to the point where it was like back in the day when like Uncanny was the best, you know, team in Arena and like Phoenix was the way to go and stuff. But like this is as close as you can probably get.
Arena would be fun, but not in my lazy Arena shard. Actually, Lord Richter, I'm having trouble staying in the top 15. If I'm not paying attention, I'll get knocked down into the 20s. Like, people have been kind of staying on it. Me and Duelim leapfrogging over each other here.
Yep.
I have MSF originals on Blitz rotation every hour. I've been doing that too, yeah. Black Order for a year was the absolute worst, followed by Infinity Watch.
Followed by the pillow fight that was Infinity Watch.
Oh, God, that was so terrible. Oh, man, it was the worst.
Dude, it was terrible spending 25 minutes on Arena every day because it was 5 minutes per attack.
Yeah.
That was horrible.
What's up, you sticky people, you?
All right,
thank you for coming in. We're kind of just finishing up dicking around, talking on voice about stupid stuff and different things that are happening in Marvel Strike Force. Oops, I just simmed. That wasn't a good idea. I don't know if that... Oh, wow, we got lucky there. I got to go in manual now. That was a bad idea to sim with my Bifrost. They are not at a simmable level. Casey Wymie, I was thinking about bringing up the whole slingshotting and Arena thing and asking them why they don't change that. But right, I mean, with Arena being such a good, healthy game mode right now and such a good variety of characters, it's hard for me to say, hey, you need to fix this, because even though Slingshot exists, it's a good bunch of characters that are making it kind of fun. I miss the Shield Arena meta. Let's see if we can't get rid of that defense up. Nope.
I don't know if people realize how hard it is to change a mechanic like that, like slingshotting. Like they'd have to take down the whole game mode and
it'd be an entirely new game mode, I think. Yeah,
it'd be a new game mode at that point. I understand the frustration, especially because it's tied to power cores, but there's only so much they can do. And also I know they've had I don't know if you want to call it an excuse, the issue of the terrible coding that they've been trying to unravel for the past however long. I'm hoping we're going to start seeing some benefit to that eventually, and seeing some progress from that. But you never know.
I wish they would just give you a ranking for how long you held the highest score. Like whoever held first place the longest, or a combination of first, second, fifth, whatever you
Right.
get. Like do a math equation on where you were for how long, and does that score beat the next person? I think that's the way to go. But again, I don't know how to code. I don't know. All we can do is speculate in this game, and boy, do we love to do that.
If you pay out the top 5 spots the same, no more slingshot crap. Oh, buddy.
Yeah, but they're definitely not going to do that.
That would ruin their power core economy, though.
Yeah.
Imagine 5 people getting 15,000 power cores a month.
Oh, and you would have huge collusion. You'd have the top 5 people, just everybody taking a shift, making sure that they were in the top 5.
Yeah, you're giving more incentive to collusion at that point, too.
Yeah. Actually, even holding the top ranking spot for a period of time would give the top 10, top 20 people collusion, because they'd be like, hey, who cares? We all just rotate through and keep ourselves in the top, and we're going to get great scores. But you'd have to be on 24/7. Well, that's the whole point. How dedicated are you? You know what? I don't care. In my arena, there's not a lot of collusion. There's not a lot of slingshotting. There's a handful of people that will try and slingshot at the last minute. But I've also been in spot number 1 hours before payout and remained in spot number 1 hours after payout. Now, maybe somebody was trying to slingshot and they failed their attack. I don't know. But my arena shard's a really nice arena shard to be in. Like, people they're like, I'm in the top 7. That's good enough for me. I'm going to go to bed now. And that's how I like it, because that's how I am. All right, we're going to try and sim this one and see how it goes, because it's my last 10 energy.
Mine's more competitive because it ends at like either 5 p.m. or 6 p.m. depending on the daylight savings. So mine's pretty competitive. But I will say, like, everybody that's in the top 10, everybody has each other's contacts, and we all DM each other about, what are you trying this for? Why is the big time in there? And then I had the big time in there after Mobile's video, and then everybody was like, I'm throwing big time on defense. That shit was terrible. And I'm like,
big time all over my defense. Yeah. All over my arena shard was big time the next morning.
So we have fun with it. There's definitely some slingshotting, but I understand the frustration, especially because that's the only free way to get a paid currency.
Purple Sticky, that link is broken. It's not coming up. It stopped doing the link halfway through because there's a comma in it. I don't know what's going on there, but that link is broken. That link is ass. Yeah, you know what? The thing is, I had to record one of your guys' favorite content creators some clips for a video, and I had to do his haircut, which is a slicked back look like this. He's got longer hair than I do, but I couldn't grow it out any longer. And then I think I'm gonna try and cut it into a fade tonight and see if I can't do some more recordings of some other content creators.
That's why you look like a douche, because your hair is like taco.
That's
no
right.
Wonder.
There it is. Yeah. I've been practicing his noises that he makes.
You have been.
So, yeah. All right, 5 shards of red goblin. Too many goblins in this game. Too many goblins, man. And then advance the alliance. What's our alliance doing for donations? I did like 100 core donation.
Just do the 50.
Oh,
you need 12 people to do the 50, and then it'll be done.
Okay. Well, then maybe tonight I'll do the gold donation and let somebody else take over.
Yeah, you're fine.
Let's do some campaign stuff and click some red dots. So what were you guys doing over on Sticky's channel?
Talking about wet beds like usual, I'm sure.
Probably some sort of degenerate activity, right?
It's Sticky. What else is new?
I don't know. They just go from one degenerate to the next, probably.
Mm-hmm.
What was I gonna do? Spend some campaign energy.
I mean, he is banned from Xsola, so he's clearly a degenerate.
How was he banned from Xsola?
I think the person who used to have the big account that he runs tried to pull for a refund. So usually when you pull for a refund, Xsola just bans you from purchasing ever again.
Really?
Yeah.
So his big account got banned?
The Xsola. So he can't spend on the web store, yeah.
Oh, that's lame. Hey, Purple Sticky, I hear you could re-roll for a boosted account and you'll be caught up in like 3 days. Although, you know what? Gideon XL put out a good point. Now, I don't completely agree with this, but his idea is, okay, you're boosted and you can get to commander level X way faster than the other accounts. However, you're hitting those bottlenecks that much faster, and so you're not able to build as wide a roster. But my thinking is, okay, but you could build your arena team bigger than everybody else in your arena and get more cores, which will help you to core for newer characters and progress faster. And I think a boosted account is still the way to go, right? You have the opportunity to do better. Now, you're still hitting those bottlenecks faster, but it was an interesting argument.
Unboosted accounts are in Doom 1. You're about to push into Incursion 1, which is giving you way more teal gear. And then Arena, it's the top 50 are all the boosted accounts. Nobody above can get above that. And then in War, it's all boosted accounts are higher up and getting those better War payouts as well. But War's not that bad because that's a global payout. So that's not as bad. But Cosmic Crucible, you're facing other people that are relatively close to you. They're getting more training mats, more diamonds, more whatever it may be.
Mm-hmm. 300? I don't need to farm those. Come on, give me something I need to farm. I can't remember what ISOs I'm supposed to farm. 194, come on, we can do better. I know there's some that I have like 90. 106, that's good enough. I'll farm these. Just to get them off the board.
I always just farm whatever characters are coming next. Like,
yeah.
I know Namor or Iron Patriot, Namor, and Leader. I just farm those just to make sure I have enough.
So what, those would be Blaster, Controller. Wait, what's Namor?
I think Namor is a brawler, maybe?
I think you're right. I think you're right, actually.
Namor is a brawler, yeah. Cosmic Ghost Rider's a controller, Iron Patriot's Blaster, and then Leader is support.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the usual ones you need.
Yeah.
Because everybody's flush with Protector. Black Knight came around, no one bitched about having ISO crystals for him. Oh wait, is Black Knight a...
Yes.
Okay, he is Protector, right? He's not one of those weird ones like Miss Marvel, who's not a Protector, she's a Brawler or something? Or a control... One of those?
She's a support, I think.
Yeah.
No, she's a Protector. Yeah, she is a Protector.
Hardlight is a Protector, but the OG Marvel, isn't she something different?
Brawler.
Yeah.
She's a brawler. Yeah.
One of those weird ones. Buy Time Heist, find out you aren't boosted. Reroll, buy Time Heist, find out you aren't boosted. Clearly the best play.
Nice.
I mean, it only takes you 3 hours of playing that account to get up to level 14, I think, so you can find out if you're boosted or not.
Jesus Christ. 3 hours to find out if you're boosted? Are you serious?
But it saves you months on the back end, so it's kind of worth it, right?
I don't even want to
put that much time. Starting a new account, re-roll it until you're boosted.
Dude, I don't have that much time to put in 5 months of work just to play an extra 6 Crucible matches on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday morning.
Man. Yeah, pro tip, play a different game. That's right, Purple Sticky. 100%. Hey, Helldivers is fun as shit. You don't got to re-roll nothing, man. They just brought mechs to Helldivers, and that is so much fun. You don't even need to do it. Like, I was worried I had to buy an expansion pack or something like that. No, you drop into a mission, they gave you 1 free mech. You can call it in anytime you want. Jump into that thing and just blow shit up.
That's awesome.
What else do I have to do? Am I done or can I go play? Oh, the wife's waving at me. Do you need me, honey? Just your loving, baby. You gonna come give me a kiss? Oh. She just denied me. She's like, no, fuck off.
I meant like a drink, dick.
What is it, babe? No, I'm okay, thanks. Love you too.
Nope, still didn't get the kiss. Damn it.
Nope. Nope. She says, I look like shit. I'm not gonna go in front of your camera.
Oh, somebody should have done the scene change quicker.
Yeah, there it goes. There's the scene
slowpokes.
change.
You slowpokes. I love that clip of her just dropping down in the window. It's so great. That clip of her was so funny.
What time does Crucible start over at? Another 30 minutes or something? 15 minutes?
15.
15 minutes. Let's just go jump into Helldivers and we'll come back. We'll come back and do Crucible. I'm gonna go play Helldivers real fast. Let's kill Marvel Strike Force. Let's switch over.
Kill it dead.
That's right, kill it dead.